This wiffle ball like 105 degrees. What a great day for one of America's pastimes. Here with me in the booth is Braden Stroop as we look forward to bringing you BLW action, which should be a very entertaining affair between the Desert Diamonds and the 6-3 Western Wolves. The Diamonds started strong this year, but have suffered recently, falling to 4-5. If they want to get their season back on track, they're going to have to go through a deep Western Wolves team that includes Trevor Bauer, straight out of Las Vegas today, rocking the mullet as always, and Game 1 starting pitcher. Aiden Mahoney and the Desert Diamonds have had quite a season, always entertaining with Tommy Hernandez, Jake Isaacson, and the much-improved Keaton Kimmel. The men in black on a 105-degree day. Quite a uniform choice with Logan Rose in right, Luke Rose after that monster series against the Eastern Extreme where he went 13 for 18. It'll be Keaton Kimmel leading it off. Bauer starts out strong. Kimmel probably has nightmares after Saturday's All-Star game. First pitch, 3-run bomb. Can he do it to Bauer? Kimmel's got a quick bat. Up high. Number 88 goes 2-1 on the count. Two out-of-towners here today. Tommy Hernandez from California. Bauer from Las Vegas. That hit, Keaton? 3-1 now. Bauer looking to find the zone. And he does. Good job by Kimmel to stay alive. Did not foul it into the zone, which would have been a strikeout. Bauer just doesn't mess around. He comes right at you. Just says, hit my good stuff. Doesn't try to trick you. For those of you who weren't able to join us on Saturday, you will now see the MVP step into the plate. The difference maker in the All-Star game. 3-run bomb won it for Team Dalby. Here at Rose Field, which resembles Yankee Stadium. What happened on the pitch?
It's a reset.
Reset. So it's a strike?
No.
Okay. No pitch. Gets Hernandez's chase down low. Our third consecutive day of BLW action. All-Star game Saturday. Series yesterday in which Randy Dalby took the league lead in hitting. Quite a performance against Andrew Leday in the Arctic altitude for the Coastal Cougars. What is Tommy Hernandez going to do here today? Hernandez looks a little rusty after vacationing here in the Valley of the Sun the past few days. That hit?
No.
Okay. 1-2 count. The Wolves are blessed with great pitching. They can go 4 deep. Bauer's got a cannon for an arm, but he's hamstrung a little bit with the 73-mile-an-hour limit here in BLW's rules. Tommy Hernandez. Chases the screwball. Good movement from the right-hander. And we celebrate Pride Month here at Rose Field. We're not sure if that's today, but we appreciate Aiden Mahoney dressing the part. Mahoney's become one of the craftier hitters in the league. Does not try to hit for power, just puts the ball in play. Has really shortened his swing, and that's a good example of that right there. Put the bat on the ball, put it in play, make him throw you out. And Luke Rose perhaps should have made that play. Aiden Mahoney doing what Mahoney does. Our fans around the world know that is one thing. Mahoney magic. It's interesting, the Diamonds are only batting 3. Not hitting Jake Isaacson here in Game 1. Curious decision by Mahoney and Kimmel. That screwball is working for Bauer here today. And that's it. Sinker, screwball, it's working for Bauer, with the exception of the single from Aiden Mahoney. The Wolves get the Diamonds without scoring. We go to the bottom of the first, Braden Stroop, all tied at 0. What's that? Yeah. You want to hang out? Because it's a little cooler?
Yes.
Yeah. Just make sure that door stays closed.
Oh. Yeah, except Logan. Logan's right.
As Keaton Kimmel warms up, Braden Stroop, I don't know if you heard the big news from Saturday, but in a shock, Commissioner Logan Rose won the Home Run Derby.
I did hear that.
He beat Tommy Hernandez. He beat Reed Ross. He beat Jackson Albers. He went through them all, and it was shocking to watch.
My bad.
As I'm sure our viewers felt likewise. Jonathan Dalby's going to lead it off here for the Western Wolves. A sweep by the Wolves would allow them to tie for the league lead with the Arctic altitude. Dalby rocked that pitch. It's just yanked it foul. Really good swing. Better screwball from the southpaw. With Isaacson in left, Hernandez in right. Dalby gets a break. The light air allowing a lot of movement of the ball here today. Makes no difference. Kimmel comes right back and gets him. And here comes you-know-who, the 2025 Home Run Derby champion. Set a record with 19 home runs in the championship round in an epic battle with Reed Ross. And Kimmel is looking sharp here and working fast. Oh, and Rose pops it up. Isaacson's got it at third. Nice job by Rose to put the bat on the ball, lefty versus lefty. And one of the 2 hottest hitters in the league, Luke Rose, Randy Dalby. Luke Rose at one point was 12 for 14 against the Eastern Extreme. As he looks at a pitch right down the middle. Kimmel's really made some great improvements on the mound. What a pitch in the top of the zone. That's unhittable. 1-2. Luke Rose stays as hot as the 105-degree weather. Holy cow, 14 for his last 19. That wiffle ball looks like the size of a watermelon right now. Here comes Trevor Bauer, today's starting pitcher. Down low, Bauer's been a player in a lot of the BLW tournaments in the fall. Good take. Diamond's desperate for victories here. Nice job with the screwball there. Draws even with Bauer at 2-2. He's talking to himself. Goes to the slurve. We've got a full count for the first time in this game. Luke Rose on first. Bauer at the plate. Down he goes. The money pitch freezes Bauer. And after one, we remain tied at 0. And Bauer looks like he's ready to go. Besides rocking the best do in the history of BLW, he's got another fashion first. No one has ever played in cargo pants before, but Bauer is doing it. Forget 105 degrees. We're going with the cargo pants. We are set to go here at Rose Field. It'll be Tommy Hernandez leading it off. They're still talking about his all-star home run. Luke Rose really shading him over. Thinking Hernandez is a dead pull hitter. Hitters count 2-0 Braden Stroop. With the Cousins, Luke Rose back in the outfield along with Logan Rose and right. Quickly behind 3-0. And that is triple. That's a triple. Tommy Hernandez sitting on a pitch, and he got it. The wind might have kept that in.
Can you separate the innings? Do you separate the innings or not?
You just keep moving. No, you don't need to separate the innings, really.
Okay.
But just, just keep, just what you just did is
Okay.
Aiden, what's the count? Okay. Nobody out. Hernandez on third. Aiden had a nice single his last time up. Blows it by him there. Bauer trying to get out of this jam. This is outside again. A little bit of wind here at Rose Field. Aiden's 3-2, right? Full count. Yeah, I think it's 3-2. Okay. Full count. Full count. Mahoney at the plate. And he draws the walk. Bauer in a little bit of trouble here in the second. 3-inning games in this 3-game set here at Rose Field. The Wolves sweep. They tie for the league lead. How quick was that?
81.
81?
Yeah.
That's a ball, right?
Yeah.
Two-0 count now to Kimmel. Bauer's got a live arm, just needs to control it with the 73-mile-an-hour limit. Two one. Kimmel looking to do some damage. Right up the middle. Out at first. Out at second. What a play by Trevor Bauer. How did Rose catch that, too? No argument from the Diamonds. Mahoney shocked. Smart move by Hernandez not going home. He would have been dead to rights. Dangerous play by Bauer. It pays off. Good BLW action right there. Is the man of the hour. Had a triple to lead off the second for the Diamonds. First and third, one out. Surprises Hernandez. He was looking for something else. Mahoney goes to third. That was the pitch Hernandez was looking for. Just missed it. One, two now. Just missed upstairs. Big moment in this game. Tough hitter. Big opportunity. As Aiden Mahoney is on deck. What will Hernandez do? Oh, yeah. He's out at home. Nice shot by Bauer. Ball is live. Ball is live. Dead ball. He was first and second. Two outs now as Bauer's battled back here. Puts it in play. Not much to do there. Oh, and Bauer goes, oh, he's going home. Bauer threw it away. Tough decision. Probably should have hung on to that one. Small ball by Aiden Mahoney. Gets it done again. Way behind the line. A defensive miscue cost the Wolves a run there. Will Kimmel make them pay further?
Runner on third.
First and third, 2 outs. One. Kimmel could give himself and his team a big lead here. Exceeded the speed limit, so that was a no pitch. 1-2 now, Keaton?
Yeah, it's 1-2.
Diamonds pressing the action here in the top of the second. Nice job by Bauer. A lot of movement, but not before the Diamonds scratch across 1 run. And with Kimmel looking as sharp as he did in the first inning, it's going to be tough work for the Western Wolves to get back in this game. Jonathan Dalby leading it off here in the bottom of the second as Keaton Kimmel looks to keep the momentum. And he is really dealing here today. Jake Isaacson in left. Tommy Hernandez in right. One got away from the southpaw. As little man Jankowski has rejoined us in the booth. Good take from Dalby. This is inside again. 3-2 as Dalby looks to battle back in the count. And that's a walk for Jonathan Dalby. Logan Rose had a good swing on Kimmel last time. The reigning home run derby champion. And that was the pitch to hit. Rose knew what was coming, just missed it. That's a swing. That's the pitcher's call. Keaton, what's your call? It's the pitcher's call.
So it said 76.
So it was at what's a count? 0-2?
No, hit the thing.
Hit what thing?
I think I hit the window.
What's the count? 1-1. Kimmel that confident. One, 2 now to Rose. Kimmel looking fierce on the mound. Oh, and he hits the top of the zone. Waves goodbye to the commissioner. Good sportsmanship from Kimmel. Good tenacity. Sets him down. Who's hotter, Luke Rose or Randy Dalby in this league at the plate right now? The former Wildcat. And Kimmel quickly ahead, 0-2. And gets him with the change. Waves goodbye to another Wolf. 2 outs after the Dalby walk, and it'll be up to Trevor Bauer to keep this inning alive. Is it upstairs? You see a break in the action, Braden Stroop. You're a Wildcat. Congratulations
Thank
to the
you.
University of Arizona Omaha-bound College World Series team for the 19th time in their school's history.
First time since 21.
First time since 21, and Carson Rose, Luke Rose, and I will be there. Hopefully they play Saturday.
Hopefully that game.
3-1 now to Bauer. One of those moments. Kimmel's looked really good on the mound. But if Bauer gets on, draws a walk, it'll bring the dangerous Jonathan Dalby to the plate. Misses low. Dalby had some very nice swings his first time up against Kimmel. Jams him with that screwball. What happened? Tough break for Dalby. He's behind 0-2, 2 outs, 2 men on. Wolves down 1-0. Dalby takes it. This isn't going to score. Luke Rose, the speedster, Bauer to third. What a clutch hit from Jonathan Dalby. And if we do say so myself, Braden Stroop, this announcer just called it again. Otra vez. Jonathan Dalby rips it to left. We got a 1-1 game. Good base running by Luke Rose. And it got chippy between these two last time. Can Mr. Clutch do it? Had a nice swing there. Really like the movement on Kimmel's pitches today. That walk to Bauer really hurt the Diamonds. 1-2. 2 outs, first and third. Good job. Kimmel gets him for the second time this inning, but not before the Wolves tie it up with a clutch run in the second. We go to the top of the last, all tied at 1.
Logan. This camera, the front one,
What?
says movie stopped recording.
And is it like on center or?
Go to the left. That's good.
What a game one we have here, Braden Stroop. What have you seen here so far from these two teams?
Battling it out. Pretty chippy game so far, but they are battling it out.
1-1. Game one. Jonathan Dalby with the clutch hit. Brought in Luke Rose, and we are now tied at 1. It's game time.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
The 4 and 5 Desert Diamonds, arguably the most entertaining team in the league against the 6 and 3 Wolves. Tied up at 1 here in the top of the last. Hernandez had his triple the last time up. Goes to the screwball. Gets Hernandez to chase high.
I still hit you on the back.
Another good sinker. Buckled the knees of Hernandez. Says his favorite team is the UC Irvine Anteaters, who weren't quite able to make it to the Super Regional this year, falling to UCLA. Good 0-2 pitch from Bauer, but no chase from Hernandez. Logan Rose back and right. Little deception there from Bauer. Two-two. Good job by Bauer. And here comes a player that has really befuddled Bauer. 2 hits for Aiden Mahoney in this game. Is there more Mahoney magic in that bat? Mahoney is cut down on the patented noises that he makes when he swings. Good eye from Mahoney there. Did not chase, and he's heading the count. 3-0. 4-0. If we're not mistaken, Bauer has not gotten Mahoney out one time in this game. It's hot out there. Bauer working through the sweat coming down. The rock star hairdo. 4-0 count. Look at Mahoney putting in play. Can Luke Rose do it? He's out at first. What a defensive play by Luke Rose. Backing up his pitcher. But Mahoney puts it in play again. The ultimate contact hitter. Old school. 2 outs. And if Kimmel only wants to prevent one team from being able to win, it's his moment right now. He said some big at-bats this year, some walk-offs. He can go deep. Quick bat. Bauer ahead 0-1. Really nice sinker. Took something off that. He's way ahead in the count 0-2. 2 outs for the Diamonds. Looking to go deep. Nice job to lay off that. It's a big at bat for Bauer. Probably doesn't want to see Hernandez again. Heaton back in it. Two outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. This 1-1 ball game. Good way to start a great series between the Diamonds and the Wolves. Things just got interesting. Misses again. 4 straight balls from Bauer after being ahead 0-2. It was a walk that cost Kimmel, bringing Dalby to the plate. It's the same thing going to happen to the Wolves with Hernandez on deck. And he misses 5 straight balls from Bauer, and he's going to have to face the big bat of Tommy Hernandez. Are they going to put Hernandez on? Looks like there's some discussion. That'd be a bold move. Knowing Mahoney is unlikely to hit a double. Instead, they're going right at Hernandez. Viewers around the world questioning this move. A lot of chatter about the wisdom to throw to Hernandez in this circumstance. Is he going to make him pay? Already with a triple in this game. Speedy Kimmel on first. Yes, he did. Bauer back ahead in the count at 1-2. Upstairs. Three, 2 now. Bauer going right after him, not pitching around him. Hernandez looks like he's shortening up that swing, Braden Stroop. Full count again. Lost Kimmel. What's going to happen with Hernandez? Oh, and he waves at it on the outside part of the plate. Would have been ball 5. Not walking Hernandez pays off. And we go to the bottom of the last when only one team can win. Kimmel warms up. It's a good time to welcome wiffle ball legend Tom Jankowski to the field. We expect to see him in game 2 and 3. Arrived a little late today.
Where's the neonatologist?
Okay. Jankowski can celebrate his first home run in BLW action from the last series. And he just finished making his way around the bases, too. Not the fastest trot we've ever seen in baseball or BLW. And here we go. Luke Rose will lead it off. Any home run will win the game for the Wolves. Any run wins the game for the Wolves. Dalby tied it up with that clutch hit in the second inning. Luke Rose had a rip at that. Went golfing there. Quickly behind 0-2. And that's it. 3 straight sets Luke Rose down. We don't know who's a faster pitcher in the league, Keaton Kimmel or Jackson Albers. Trevor Bauer drew a key walk his last time up. One to Bauer. This is high again. His money pitch, that screwball. When he gets in trouble, that's what he goes to. Fouls it into the zone. The Wolves down to their last at bat, and if Dalby cannot get on base and we go to extras, we will start with the runner on second base. Dalby's seen it all in his wiffle ball career. Swung at ball 3, but he was up there to do some damage. Wait, what's the count? That was exceeded the limit? Rio?
I think so.
Jonathan, what's the count? 4-0? Count. 4-0 count to Dalby, and if he can get on base, you get the sense. Good job by Kimmel, bringing it right back in. Dalby knew what was coming, and we have a full count. Bottom of the last, all tied up at once. Oh, and he executes! Dalby stared at that for about a month and a half. What a pitch. There is slow and slower, and that was as slow as it gets. What a change of pace from Kimmel. Executed that beautifully.
Starts on second.
Runner will start on second here as we enter extra innings.
At third. What type of third?
Bauer back on the mound for the Wolves as they had a chance to win it there in the bottom of the last, but Kimmel did a nice job. And here we go. Who will lead it off for the Desert Diamonds? It'll be Aiden Mahoney. He's either had a hit, put the ball in play, or walked every time up as the Diamonds put Tommy Hernandez on second base. Foul ball. He's a wrestler, not a track star. Here we go. Hit his arm. One now. Mahoney demonstrating a good eye at the plate. Just missed again upstairs. Not by much. Extra innings. 3-1 count to Mahoney, who's leading it off. This is low. Another walk from Bauer. Mahoney on base again. Kimmel's done a real nice job on the mound today. Can he help himself at the plate right now? Nobody out. 2 on. We are in extra innings. Kimmel jumps ahead 1-0. Keaton 2-0. Bauer struggling to find the plate right now. Kimmel taking the whole way. Smart hitting. Bauer back in the count at 3-1. Good slider from the right-hander. We now have a 3-2 count. Kimmel had a pitch to hit, fouled it off. Just missed that one. Fouls it off again, making Bauer work in this 105-degree heat. Oh, and we called it! Keaton Kimmel with the big bomb. A blast to right center. Bauer left it right over the heart of the plate. And the Diamonds are exuberant. 4-1 ball game. What a blast from Keaton Kimmel. Still nobody out. And Hernandez goes opposite direction. Luke Rose will hold that to a single. But nice piece of hitting from Tommy Hernandez as the party continues at the plate, Braden Stroop. And the bane of Trevor Bauer's existence steps up in the form of Aiden Mahoney. One. Wolves know that they have a tough hill to climb. Three one count. Nobody out. Mahoney, quite an eye at the plate, laying off those sliders. Bauer looking frustrated on the mound. First and second again. And the hero for the Diamonds so far. Breaking the action. Diamonds are pumped. Up 4-1, nobody out. In the same scenario we saw just a few minutes ago where Keaton Kimmel hit a 3-run blast. Right up the middle. Oh, off. He's out at second. He's out at second. He's out at second. What an incredibly unlucky break. The ball is dead. He's out at second. That's the unluckiest break we've ever seen in BLW history. An absolute nuke from Kimmel back up the middle. Off Hernandez's leg. Doesn't even allow the runners to advance.
No, I know. I got somebody. Let me see. It was the way after me. And also, I have to. I was reading how Pickens was beginning.
Won't see that play very often. That's how hard that ball was hit. Wolves needed something like that. Got their break. Got to keep this game close. Blows it by Hernandez. One. Chases again. And that is gone. Do not throw a screwball to Tommy Hernandez. Never throw a screwball to Tommy Hernandez. That was the exact pitch we saw Keaton Kimmel throw him in the All-Star game on Saturday. And Tommy Hernandez hit it about the same distance as he did on Saturday. The Wolves have given up 6 runs here in the top of the 4th, extra innings. What a turn of events, Braden Stroop, here at Rose Field. 1-1. The Wolves had a chance to win it in the bottom of the 3rd. Instead, they've given up 2 3-run home runs here in the 4th. Aiden Mahoney lines out to Luke Rose. Who is that Aiden Mahoney, man? Starting pitcher, co-conspirator with one of the 3 home runs. Nope. One of the 2 3-run home runs, we should say. One-two count. Wolves looking to do anything to get out of this nightmare inning. And that's it. They do, but not before the Desert Diamonds get 6 runs and take a huge 7-1 lead. 3 outs left.
It's just off.
3 outs left for the Wolves to get 6 runs. And that's a big, big chore against the way Keaton Kimmel's been throwing today.
No,
like over here.
I think it's just overheated.
Wearing your shade. Pretty fun.
Someone I want to say that.
And I feel back on oh, who's that?
She wants to look at those.
Yeah.
That might try to do my school.
Oh. Oh, the breeze. It's only 60.
In 1980, we had the Miracle on ice at Lake Placid. And we have the Miracle on grass here at Rose Field in 2025. Facing a 6-run deficit. Wolves need base runners. Going to make Kimmel throw strikes. And he rips it down the line. That's going to be a double. Scores 1. Quick start for the Wolves here. 7-2. Stranger things have happened, just like they did in the French Open on Sunday, where Carlos Alcaraz was down 2-0 against the -- player in the world. Luke Rose had... Oh, and it hit him! It hit him! It nicked his shirt. Tough break. That's 2 tough breaks for the Diamonds here. One on the Kimmel nuke up the middle that clipped Hernandez. And it's first and second. Nobody out. 7-2 ball game. Top of the zone. Good job by Kimmel after the drama here early in the bottom of the fourth. Jumps ahead 0-2. And fouls it into the zone. Jonathan Dalby tied it up in the second with the single. Can he keep it going here? Logan, stopped. Movie recording stopped.
Is there?
Puts it in play. Gets Rose out at third. Didn't slide. Might have thought about doing that, but a big out for Kimmel. Things would have gotten really interesting. That's what speed does in football. That's what speed does in wiffle ball. Not everyone could have made that play. He was falling to the third base side, too, Braden Stroop. Really helped him make that. 0-1 count it remains on Logan Rose. It's 0-1, isn't it? 0-2. Down to their last strike. Kimmel's had success with that slow-mo pitch. Good job by Rose to lay off that. 2-2 now. Tying run in the hole. Full. Checks it right back at Rose. Gets him again. 2 unassisted outs by Keaton Kimmel. Bringing it into this extra inning game. Great defense from the pitcher. He was a hero at the plate, a hero at the mound. And right when the Wolves were starting to make a rally, Kimmel snuffs it out. Exciting game one. We'll see you too for more BLW action soon.
Assuming new page. Yeah. We'll see you tomorrow night. Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei
Oh,
Ohtani. Oh, damn. In one game? Usually we get that for like the whole show.
I still get no start back up.
I just... This isn't, oh. There. You're supposed to put a timer, or like a description on it.
27,000 viewers last game.
On TikTok?
Yeah.
That's right, buddy.
That's right, buddy.
Oh,
Sorry.
there's the beer, Luke.
Oh.
Nice Michelob.
I had to warm up for my dinner with Carson and Natalie.
You leaving?
All right, Luke, let's go, buddy.
Someone's leaving? Luke, who's leaving? Oh,
Who?
Tom.
Tom's leaving already?
I guess so. Who's this? Going first.
Who's that kid?
Pitching?
Who's the other kid?
What?
Who's this kid? Chick, I guess.
Who-
There's
are you
4
pitching?
hits on those, 3 from our home runs.
Are you pitching?
But we're home, so or they're home, so they're up first. So he's still up. What's his name? Chick Isaacson.
Double
I'm sure Logan will know who you're talking about.
What's your name?
Jonathan, Logan, me, Trevor.
All right, let's get this game on schedule. Show on the road. Calling Jonathan Dalby to the plate. Tommy Hernandez to the mound.
It's mine.
I didn't. It wasn't mine. Welcome back to Game 2 between the Desert Diamonds and the Western Wolves. What a Game 1. 2 3-run home runs and extra innings propelled the Diamonds. One by Tommy Hernandez, one by Keaton Kimmel. And try as they might, the Wolves were not able to rally there in the bottom of extras. So we go to Game 2 with the Diamonds now 5-5 on the season. Just one game behind the Wolves in the standings, who fell to 6-4. It'll be Tommy Hernandez on the mound for... They have made a change. Keaton Kimmel will continue on the mound after throwing a good Game 1, tying up the Wolves hitters. We'll see how the Wolves respond with Luke Rose expected to replace Trevor Bauer on the mound. Dalby really missed a pitch to hit there. Hernandez was warming up. Really nice slider there from Kimmel. He starts as hot as the weather again. Strikes out Dalby. Be lefty against lefty with Isaacson back in left. Hernandez in right. Left it out over the plate. Rose didn't have anything. It is leg. Quick 0-2 count for Kimmel. And he gets Rose swinging there with the slow-mo trick pitch. Two quick outs for the Diamonds. Luke Rose, some nice swings in Game 1, including a blast into right. One-two now to Rose. A cagey move by Aiden Mahoney to stick with Keaton Kimmel. Yes, he did. Braden Stroop makes the call. That's a check swing. Strike 3. Down go the Wolves. We are back as Luke Rose finishes warming up. The starting pitcher for the Wolves here in Game 2. Keaton Kimmel made quick work of the Wolves in the first. Stayed on the mound. It'll be Trevor Bauer moving out to left for the Wolves. With Keaton Kimmel leading it off here. He had the 3-run home run in extras during Game 1. Nice sinker from Rose. Luke Rose has decided to trade up and become a Sun Devil this fall. Open a new locker at Arizona State University. Goes to that big curveball. Both Luke Rose and Jonathan Dalby have huge movement on their curveballs. Showing a nice range of pitches. Down goes Kimmel. Up steps Hernandez. Hernandez also had a big 3-run home run. He's had 2 in the past 3 days. 1 on Saturday in the All-Star game.
What's the call? Huh? I'll give you the next one.
Pulls it. Good. Nice play by Luke Rose. What a defensive play. Desert Diamonds team captain Aiden Mahoney calling it an ESPN SportsCenter top 10 play. Bauer's still having nightmares about Aiden Mahoney there in left field. And it's no fun to dream of Aiden Mahoney, let me tell you, Trevor Bauer. Here we go. 1-1 count. Mahoney's had a great series at the plate so far. Luke Rose looking sharp early. It's like the Wolves are rediscovering a big tool in the toolbox. Oh, and he goes for the jump pitch. No one was expecting that. Now we go full. Loses Aiden Mahoney, the on-base machine. Is it the shorts? Is it the hat? Is it the eye? as they're hitting 3 again, leaving Jake Isaacson in the dugout despite his 3 home runs this year. Nice pitch. That was radical. Kimmel taunting Luke Rose despite being behind in the count 1-2. It's the second strikeout for Kimmel, and the always dangerous muy peligroso. Oh, that's 3 outs. Bad on the announcer, Braden Stroop.
You put these in there. Same. I want the same one.
Here we go.
They don't want the other teams in those.
Trevor Bauer will lead it off. Here we go. It's like a ranger on the golf course telling the players to pick up the pace of play. The 5-5 Diamonds against the 6-4 Wolves here. In the top of the second of Game 2. Trevor Bauer will lead it off. Bauer looking for his first hit of the series, but behind in the count 0-2 with Isaacson back and left. Kimmel getting some quick outs here in Game 2. And up steps Jonathan Dalby. Good swing from Dalby, just missed. Dalby was tracking that. Wolves need a little spark here, having lost Game 1. Tough break. That likely would have been an infield single. Another strikeout for Kimmel. Here comes the SMU Mustang. Come this fall, he'll be taking his band on tour in Dallas, Texas, Braden Stroop. Question for Rose against Kimmel is, can he get a little extension? Did a nice job sticking with that screwball. Kimmel throwing a lot of strikes here. Really close there. Nice job by Rose to lay off the riser. Two quick outs for Kimmel on this inning. Rose battles back to a 3-2 count. 4 straight balls from Kimmel. You knew it was coming. Jammed Rose. And that's striking out the side for Keaton Kimmel. We go to bottom of the second, still tied at 0. Here we go. Luke Rose back on the mound after a good inning number 1. Will face Tommy Hernandez. Number 88, Trevor Bauer in left. Number 8, Logan Rose in right. A lot of ochos. He pops it up to Luke Rose, who makes the play. Tough for our viewers to understand how much spin there is on that ball, and with a little wind, it can make it very difficult to make a routine play. And here comes the charismatic, the colorful, the candid, the comedic, purveyor of magic, Aiden Mahoney.
Oh,
Hit his arm.
hit the bat.
Logan, camera stop.
We're
good. All good. 2-0 count to Mahoney. Luke Rose looking sharp again on the mound. Oh, and Mahoney takes it! Trevor Bauer just shaking his head going, it's not just me. It wasn't just Trevor Bauer on the mound. This guy is a riddle, an enigma, and an unbelievable contributor to his team's success today. Aiden effing Mahoney. Nice slider from Rose. Kimmel's got great movement on the ball, but seeing that curveball from Rose is the definition of it. Interesting idea. Slow sinker. Luke Rose looking a little more like Simone Biles on the mound. Kimmel doesn't know what to do with that curveball. Normally an advantage for the left-hander, but it's got so much movement on it. 2 outs now. Good game here between the Diamonds and the Wolves. Goes back to the curveball. Hernandez eyeing him. Diamonds captured game 1, 7-2. We're tied at 0 here in game 2, though. One, 2. Or 2-1. 2-1. Hitters count for Hernandez. Dangerous moment for Rose. Cricket comes to Rose Field. We're playing wiffle ball. 4-1 count. Walks Hernandez, which brings up El Hombre Mágico. In the absence of Brody Livingston, we have a new El Hombre Mágico, and that's Aiden Mahoney. Right down the middle. Right idea from Rose, just missed high. Misses again. 3-1 now. The Diamonds look to break through against Rose. Wolves only have 1 at bat left. The Diamonds can squeeze one. Oh! Rose falls down. Not sure he would have made a play anyways. Checking for injury. Yet another infield single for Aiden Mahoney. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Huge moment in this game. No count. Bases loaded. 2-0. Okay. All right. 1-1 count. Rose working fast. Delivers with the screwball. Zero, bottom of the second. And he goes to the curveball again to get Kimmel. The Wolves get out of the jam. We go to the top of the last, tied at 0.
That hurts so bad.
What?
Kimmel back. Oh, and Luke Rose, in typical fashion, drives one to left. Nice job by Isaacson to get it back into play. Did not call it out. Luke Rose annihilated that ball. Staying hot at the plate. It's a big hit for Rose, giving his team a chance to scratch one across here in the top of the last. One, two. Bauer, right to... There's not going to be a play at first. Nice job on the infield single for Trevor Bauer. Runner on third. Nobody out. First and third. Any hit could win this game. Runner at third does not have to come in. Jonathan Dalby is clutch. Jonathan, 1-1 or 0-2? Oh, yes, sir! It's gone! A series of 3-run bombs. 2 for the Diamonds in game 1. Jonathan Dalby delivers big for the Wolves here in game 2. Top of the last. Dalby goes deep after the bullet from Luke Rose and the clutch infield single from Bauer. We have a 3-0 ball game as it looks like Keaton Kimmel's day on the mound is over. As we get ready for Tommy Hernandez, let's say thank you to Michelob Ultra for providing refreshments at a happy hour time of game. It's an example, no matter how good of a pitcher you are, if they see you that many times, they're going to figure you out. And the Wolves just figured out Keaton Kimmel when it mattered most. The Wolves still with nobody out here in the top of the last. After the Jonathan Dalby 3-run bomb, it'll be Logan Rose at the plate. Keaton Kimmel goes to right. Jake Isaacson stays in left. Hernandez looking to limit the damage. They're facing the lefty and Keaton Kimmel all series long. It's a different look from the tall, flame-throwing Tommy Hernandez. Rio count. Rose looked at.
Did you check that though?
What is it? Let me check. It said 100.
3-2 count. Rose has looked at 2 sliders. Stays alive. Home Run Derby champion. Full count now. Oh, top of the zone. Hernandez gets a big out.
158 miles per hour.
Luke Rose started it off. Started the rally with a double. Drops down, gets Rose with the slider. Bends it right in and jams Rose. Heading the count 1-2. Hernandez looking strong on the mound. Gets the 2 Roses swinging. And Trevor Bauer, who had a key hit his last time up. Hernandez pounding the zone. Oh, 1 count to Bauer. Good swing for the Las Vegas resident. And that's a punch out. 3 straight strikeouts for Hernandez. He stops the bleeding for the Diamonds. And we go to the bottom of the last with the Wolves holding a decisive 3-0 lead. And Luke Rose looking good on the mound. Can he keep it going? Do the Diamonds have a rally in them? We'll find out as Keaton Kimmel's going to lead it off.
Unless that pianist lost out.
Sorry. Tommy Hernandez will lead it off. And we are ready to start here at Rose Field. Warm-up time is over. Rose has blanked the Diamonds so far here in Game 2 after they scored 7 runs in the first game of the series. Hernandez rips it to right. Rose doesn't get to it. Is he playing possum? Does not get him. Does not get him. Rose had him, but missed him low. The Diamonds needed a break, and they got it. A clean single to right. Hernandez advances on the air. Tying run is now in the on-deck circle. And the hit machine that has been Aiden Mahoney looking to get another base runner as the Diamonds look for an improbable comeback. Hernandez got lucky on that one. Good swing from Mahoney. Three-one count now. Things are getting exciting here in Game 2. Fouls it into the zone. That's a strikeout. Not sure Mahoney's had any today in 2 games. Very impressive so far at the plate. Keaton Kimmel has struggled with Luke Rose here. He's safe. It's tough to beat Kimmel starting from the left side. And we now have the tying run at the plate in the form of Tommy Hernandez. Really dangerous moment for the Wolves. Speedy Keaton Kimmel on first. 3-1 now. Hitters count at 2-0. Jams Hernandez on that one. Rose needed it. He delivered. Back in the count at 3-2. One could say this could be the game right here. Fouls it off. Does a nice job to stay alive, Hernandez just did. The wind took that one for a ride. Full count now. Huge moment in this game. Right up the middle. Keeps it in play, but that'll bring Aiden Mahoney to the plate. Triple ties it. Nice job by Hernandez. Jumps ahead in the count 0-1. 0-2. Goes to the big curveball. That's it. Another punch out of Mahoney. 2 in a row. And it'll be Keaton Kimmel. Keaton Kimmel had a huge 3-run home run to give his team a 4-1 lead. Can he give his team a 4-3 victory right here? Jumps ahead, 0-2. Kimmel and the Diamonds down to their last strike, trying to rally. Can Luke Rose snuff it out? Ahead 0-2. It's now 2-2. Bauer in left, and animated Rose in right. Goes to the curveball. Does he want to face Tommy Hernandez again? Oh, and he gets him swinging. Down goes Kimmel. An excellent game 2. We'll see you in just a few minutes for the deciding game of this series. Game 1 captured by the Diamonds. Game 2 by the Wolves, who go to 7-4 on the season. The Diamonds fall to 5-6. We'll see you soon for more exciting BLW action in just a few minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty sure you have to want the one.
I'll take both. Slider's picky. Sometimes it wants it, sometimes it just. But it's effective.
I'll go to the night range.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to spend money.
You spend the cheaper bucket. We'll get 150 instead of 175 because that was too much.
That's a lot.
We'll see. I don't know. Depends on Saturday.
I didn't sleep much last night, so.
I also
Didn't take a nap on it.
Okay. I was up there last night, and I think one person I called him, and like set off this weird. I called him, like, private number, yeah. Why? Well, he thought it was Ion and Piper, but it clearly wasn't. They were. What they do? Well, it was a private, like it was a private number, so it said no caller ID, and then Luke said hello, and there's no answer for like 5 seconds, and then there was a girl that said hello and started laughing after, and Luke just hung up, and then after that, he was kind of stuck. He went upstairs the rest of the night. But other than that, he seems to be doing fine. It's really like a vision, just out of the blue. Yeah, after he just took that super sleep, I know. Like Piper was asking me, she was like, "Oh, do you know the details?" And I was like, "No, you know, it's that." And it just came out. It's just like I obviously haven't told him yesterday. It was one of the bitch. She called me. Oh yeah. Yeah. It was like he told me because it's just super random. And I was like, I'm serious. Oh, so that's what we're doing. That sense. If he was, I don't know what he said. I think he said like. I think he said that he understands, but then like he told me that he doesn't understand because it's more for certain moms and like was transferred to the ICU. Ooh, that's me. Really, other than last night, he's been fine. Like I've been like since I work at hockey right now, like we've been golfing every day. I get on the course early, so
This game isn't over in 40 minutes. You're up. You're announcing the debut.
all right. Oh, the carrots are bad.
Camera 2's off, Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's just black. Oh,
No, they just popped back
it's
on.
on.
Not camera 1. Not camera 1.
Yeah, camera.
Camera
Camera
2's
2's on.
I think it's pulled back. Does it look okay?
Yep, let's roll. I'm leaving in
Yeah.
leaving in 38 minutes.
It's hard to believe
We're smoking.
it. Yeah, that's what. I was surprised too, but I got me able to say something to each other. But Luke said he doesn't plan to say anything.
Welcome back to Rose Field for Game 3. Been a solid series, an exciting series. As the Diamonds captured Game 1 in dramatic fashion. And then thanks to a Jonathan Dalby home run and clutch pitching from Luke Rose, the Wolves hung on to win Game 2 3-1. To beat Keaton Kimmel, who's had one home run on the year, on the day, we should say. Leading it off for the Diamonds. Bauer will be back and left with Luke Rose moving to right. Three-one count now to Kimmel. Rose coming right at him. Changes it up. Nice start for the right-hander. Hernandez, Tommy, up next. Did everything in his power to will the Diamonds to win in Game 2. Came up a little short, but has gotten hot at the plate. Rose showing a different look from the same release point.
I know. There it is.
Good pitch to waste on 0-2. No, he didn't. Two-two now. Early in game 3. A 3-inning affair. Whoever wins this will capture the series and position themselves well for BLW's playoffs later this summer. Nice job by Rose to get Hernandez swinging. Strikes out the first 2 batters of the day. And that's the thing about the Wolves. They can also throw Jonathan Dalby 4 deep on the mound, unlike most teams. And Jake Isaacson making his first appearance of the series. Has 4 hits on the year, 3 of which are home runs. Rose dealing so far here in game 1. Oh, look at that pitch! Channels his Brody Livingston, executes it beautifully. Down goes Jake Isaacson, and Rose strikes out the side here to start game 3. Tommy, you ready? Jonathan Dalby set to lead it off for the Wolves. It was his 3-run blast that won it for the Wolves in game 2. Hernandez did a nice job coming in relief in game 2. Drops down. Yes, he did. Hernandez throwing hard here. Got a 3-2 count. Right back up the middle. That could be trouble if Isaacson can't get to it. He does, though. It holds him to a single. Right up the middle. Leadoff single for Jonathan Dalby. Jonathan Dalby, not known as Lou Brock or Ricky Henderson, will be pinch hit. The home run derby champion looking for his first home run of the series. We'll shout out to our friends across the country and Bryson Livingston in Missouri, Evan Porter in Michigan, Brody Livingston in Missouri.
Actually, really, what a guy.
4-0 count now to Rose. Taking the whole way. That's ball 5. First and second, nobody out. Aiden Mahoney asks the question of the day. Who is Henry Stratton? And has there ever been a triple play in BLW? The answer to that is no.
It will be after this pitch.
The odds at DraftKings of a triple play are 47,000 to 1.
He wins.
Mahoney's put $1 on it. Luke Rose at the plate. Ooh, a pitch to hit. That was sitting there for the taking. Tommy Hernandez in a jam early. Two one now. Hernandez looked dominant in game 2. Off to a rougher start here in game 3. Comes back there, draws even. Trevor Bauer on deck. Nice job by Hernandez. Down goes Rose. If they can capture this game, they will pull into a tie with the Coastal Cougars for second in the league. Trevor Bauer at the plate. Part of that big rally in game 2.
Whoa.
Outside, 2-1 count now. 1 out, 2 on. Bottom of 1, game 3. Hernandez throwing real hard. 3. Been flirting with that speed limit. How did he lay off that pitch? 4-1 now. Bauer walks, bases juiced, 1 out for Jonathan Dalby. We are back at Rose Field. Bases loaded for the Western Wolves and Jonathan Dalby at the plate. Rose Hernandez a lifeline. Rips it right to hits. It's dead ball. It's a dead ball. When's the last time? It's a dead ball. He's out at third. He's out at third. Bases remain loaded. It's exactly what happened to the Diamonds in game 2. An incredibly unlucky break for the Wolves. 2 outs. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Self-professed Mr. Clutch up against Tommy Hernandez. Falls behind 2-0. Advantage Rose. Game 3, bottom of 1, 0-0. Looked at one right down the middle. 3-0 count now. Hernandez knows what's at stake. Rose looks sharp on the mound. And it is a 4-0 count. Walks in a run. 1-0 Wolves. Hernandez. Pissed off. Changes the pelotas. A hit here could break this game open. Luke Rose at the plate, had some good swings before striking out in his last at bat. Had another one there. Nice pitch by Hernandez. He needed it. Quick pitches, Rose jumps ahead 0-2. What a pitch from Hernandez. Extremely nasty. The Wolves scratch one across. Could have had more. We go to the top of the second with the Wolves leading 1-0. Here we go. Top of the second. Rose needs 2 more. And it looks like Keaton Kimmel will lead it off for the Diamonds. Wolves. 3-inning game. Top of the second. Diamonds have given themselves a chance to get back in this game, holding the Wolves to just 1 run.
This camera's gonna die.
Nice job. 2-1 count now. Two count. 2 outs.
Good.
Doesn't fish or take the bait. Keaton Kimmel ties it up!
over. That's
Ties it up!
That's over.
That's a home run for Keaton Kimmel. He was completely jammed, but somehow muscled that thing out. What a piece of hitting from Keaton Kimmel. Logan, the battery died.
Gold. Hey.
Can you have what?
Battery that's in there.
Where would it be?
Me too.
This?
No. Black. This one. There's another one. No, those are bad.
Oh, here's one.
This is. Is it on?
Yeah. And we are back at Rose Field. Not a bad pitch from Logan Rose, just better hitting from Keaton Kimmel as he took an inside pitch and
Perfect placement.
muscled it out. We now have a 1-1 ball game. Just when you thought it was over, the Wolves got one but threatened a lot more. Hernandez got out of the jam. And then Kimmel led off with a home run in the top of the second. It'll be Hernandez at the plate. Good sidearm riser from Rose. Rose jumps ahead quickly, 0-2. Nobody out here in the top of the second. Hernandez thought about it, pulled back. Nice pitch. Deception. Trickery. Gets Hernandez swinging. And here comes Jake Isaacson. Not a singles hitter.
Oh! That's what your mom is today.
Isaacson gets his money's worth up there. Either hits it out or not at all. Two one now. Isaacson in the count with a chance to do some damage. Oh, look at that pitch for a lesson in how to make the wiffle ball work for you. Isaacson doesn't know what just happened to him there. And here comes the clutch hitter of the second inning for the Diamonds. Tied up the game. You don't hear that about Logan Rose's pitching a lot, that it's quick. But Keaton Kimmel just paid him a compliment. Pops it up. Rose gets it. That's it for the Diamonds, but not before the Keaton Kimmel blast. And the Wolves come up in the bottom of the second, looking to regain the lead.
The dirt stuffed it. The dirt stuffed it up.
Trevor Bauer set to lead it off against Tommy Hernandez here in the bottom of the second. 3-inning game. Tied at 1. Trevor Bauer goes deep to right field. Where did that come from? No one was expecting it. He shocks the field and he shocks our audience, taking one out to right field, just like Keaton Kimmel did in the top of the second. Trevor Bauer gives his team a 2-1 lead. Hernandez shocked, stunned by the turn of events. Dalby's had a great day at the plate. But falls behind here 0-2. The Diamonds will have one chance to tie it in the top of the last. Hernandez says no. Good sportsmanship. Drops down. Nice pitch from Hernandez. The Home Run Derby champion steps to the plate. He's homerless in the series today. Sunk a little too much there. One count. Swung under that one. Probably not a move Tommy Hernandez should attempt. Ballerina is not his calling. Full count now to Logan Rose. Punches out Logan Rose. Catches him. Looking. 2 outs now. And that's going to be an infield single. Oh! Jake Isaacson with an extremely ill-advised throw. Had no chance at first. And here comes the hitting hero of game number 3. Trevor Bauer with the opposite field blast. Hernandez walks him. Cannot afford to give up more runs. Keaton Kimmel almost pulled Tommy Hernandez there. Hernandez insulted by the almost hook. First and second, 2 outs, 2-1 Wolves here in game 3. Nasty pitch there. Goes to the sinker. Just missed down low. Punches out Dalby. The Diamonds survive another inning with the Wolves filling the bases. But after the Trevor Bauer home run, they take a 2-1 lead in game 3. We'll see if Logan Rose can close it out right here. Wolves clinging to a 1-run lead as the sun begins to set here at Rose Field in Paradise Valley, Arizona.
Yeah. That one's my normal one where it goes up. Or it's like more to that. But I needed to throw it. How many if I throw it in the middle of the so I had to throw it right. Oh, man.
And it'll be Tommy Hernandez leading it off. Here we go. Tommy, let's roll. Down to their last at bats. The Diamonds need 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead. But for the home run to Kimmel, Roses look very sharp on the mound. A 1 count. Puts it in play right to first as Rose. He's out at first. Nice job good hustle by Hernandez. Luke Rose in the Golden Glove gets it done again. Backing up his pitcher. And if there was something called Isaacson time, it's right about now. He hits home runs when it matters. Rose gets him again. 0-2. He's talking to himself. No! Jake Isaacson! Oh, it's back in play! Oh, he throws it away! Drama here at Rose Field! Holy cow! And once again, the announcer as prophet, Oracle. Logan Rose going back to the same pitch. Thought he could get Isaacson again with the jump screwball. Instead, Rose gave up what might have been, could have been, almost was a home run. BL drama at its best right now. 0-2. It's what he had on Isaacson, though, before his clutch hit. Tough pitch to lay off there at 0-2, but Kimmel does it. 1 out. Tying run on third. 2-1 Wolves.
Yes.
And that's going to be score. He's out at home. The ball's in play.
Oh, hey.
Ball's dead.
What? Oh.
Luke Rose, the Golden Glover, might have saved the game for the Wolves. What a play. Isaacson did the right thing, going home the whole time. No other choice there. Good job by Kimmel to get the ball in play. And they are walking Tommy Hernandez, showing no respect to Mr. Triple. He have 3 home runs. 2 outs, 2 on. Oh, Jake Isaacson wants that one back. Had a good rip at it. Down to their last out. Intentionally walk Hernandez to get to Jake Isaacson. One now. Great BLW action.
Hey, you're on him, Jake. Let's go.
2-1. Double would tie it. Quick pitches them. Down to their last strike, but Isaacson's been here before. Facing an 0-2 count. Almost hit a game-tying home run. Instead hit a double that turned into a three-bagger. Thanks to an overthrow from the Wolves. Last chance for the Diamonds. Yes, he swings and misses. What a great series. The Wolves fall to 5-7 on the season. The Wolves go to 8-4, climb into a second place tie with the Coastal Cougars. Thank you for joining us here on a beautiful June afternoon. We'll see you soon for more exciting BLW action.
I gotta head to dinner with Carson. Let's go.
You did.
Say, man.